is the North End. This is the North End.
What is going on, North End podcast and Crystal Palace fans? It's your boy Mitchell here. And what do I say? That kind of sucked. That straight up sucked. That was bad. Just came from the wheat sheaf in Toronto. Made the trip up this morning. Saw some good old friends. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the result. Last game before the World Cup, not the way we wanted to go out. But you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. This is football, man. You're gonna win some games, you're gonna lose some games. So we got to take it with a grain of salt and keep pushing forward. With that being said, welcome to my 5 takeaways video. Hope everyone's having a great week. Hopefully everyone's having a better Saturday than Palace fans today. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. So the first thing I want to say is a positive note. Right off the bat, I really liked how we came out of the gates with a very attacking press, like a very high press style of play. Usually we'll have maybe 1 or 2 guys kind of forward pushing, trying to hunt the ball down. And today I noticed we had maybe like 3 or 4, not directly, but we had maybe 2 guys directly pushing, 2 guys back in support. So I felt that was very good. It was a nice change. You know, this is a Forest team that likes to sit back. They like to have the ball. So putting on the pressure and trying to win the ball back in the attacking third is a very nice change to see. But really, that's my only positive from today. My second takeaway probably gonna be our striker situation. I don't know who else we can put up front. Maybe we have a little dragon that Disney made by the name of Toothless, because he has just about as many teeth as we have. And this is a point that I keep reiterating. You know, we are friggin' toothless in front of net, man. It's wild. We have these golden opportunities and we have no one that can finish them, no one that can put them in. We start the game with, I don't know, Jordan Ayew was in the center. Jordan Ayew, you know, I praise him the past couple weeks, but he does what he does. He's on the pitch for a reason, and that reason is not to start a match to try and get goals. You put Odsonne Edouard, who I know is injured, coming back from injury, or Jean-Philippe Mateta. You put one of those two if you want to start with goals, or hell, even put Wilf in the middle, right? I don't know. I hate having to reiterate the same points week after week about us not having these attacking chances. And funny enough, I'm not talking about a box-to-box midfielder this week. I have more points to talk about than a box-to-box midfielder. But that's going to bring me to my next point, which, speaking of Wilfried Zaha, dude, it's you and a goalkeeper standing at 12 yards apart. You just got to hit the target, man. If he saves it, hey, hell of a goalkeeper. If he doesn't save it, you got a goal. But you know what you got to do is hit the target. Put the ball on target. Wilfried Zaha has taken 11 penalties for Palace. He's scored 7. That's a good number. But then you look at 4 that have missed. And sure, one of those he got, the rebound against Emi Martinez. But it still goes down as a missed penalty. That's a 63% conversion rate for his penalties. That's not good enough. It's you versus the goalkeeper at 12 yards. It should be much higher than 63%. And you put me in front of a Premier League goalkeeper, my conversion rate is 0. I'll be the first to tell you that. My conversion rate is 0, right? But you've been in this game for how long? You know, happy belated birthday. You're 30 years old now. Is your birthday yesterday? You got to put that in. You got to put that on target. I love Wilfried Zaha, though. I do genuinely think he is Mr. CPFC. He's the greatest ever player to play for this club. But you got to put it on target, man. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Next is something I'm guilty of from this week, and that is the arrogance that I felt we had. Earlier this week I had coworkers asking, oh, is Zaha gonna score? I have him in my fantasy team. Oh yeah, he's gonna bag a brace. 2 goals, 2 goals. Captain him. You got him. You got him. You know, Forest are at the bottom of the table. They're playing for points. 3 points means a lot more to them than it does to us right now, because they are fighting. Now that 3 points doesn't mean a lot to us. It would have meant a lot. It would have meant, you know, we're up in the top half. But I feel like we got too confident, too complacent. You know, trying to get back-to-back wins. It doesn't translate well. So I think we learn from this, and that's gonna bring me to my next and final point, which is we move on. Okay, we've got what, 6 weeks off now. We're back on Boxing Day. We've got the World Cup break. We've only got about 3 players going. The rest of our squad stays tight. We learn from this. We move from this. We don't like this feeling, right? We come out, we train, we move forward. We move forward. We come back Boxing Day, and we take all 3 points. You know, this is the life as a Palace fan. You're gonna have games like last week against West Ham where you are absolutely fearful for 90 minutes, and then in 90 plus 4, Michael Elise just dips one in, and you're elated for a week. And then you're gonna have games like this, you know, a banana skin game where you should win and you slip up, and then you kind of just feel like crap. But you can't let it get you down. So the last thing I want to say is, you know, it is what it is. It's football. At the end of the day, it's not life and death. You know, it's gonna suck for the day, but we'll get over it. We got the World Cup coming up soon, so be sure to stay tuned for more Palace content. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe to the North End podcast. Follow them on Instagram, follow them on Twitter. Be sure to follow at CPFC Toronto on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I have been Mitchell, and I will see you guys later. Come on, Palace.
This is the North End.